Hello, young man. I'm glad you're here to listen to my words, because today we're going to talk about something very important, something that can change your life forever. The topic of our conversation is going to be the fight against the development of bad self-esteem, and how to build a healthy one, despite all the losses and frustrations we face in life. You see, my young friend, self-esteem is the foundation upon which our entire being is built. It's the way we perceive ourselves, our abilities, and our place in the world. And when this foundation is shaken, our whole life can fall apart. I know what I'm talking about, because I've been there myself. I've seen my parents die in front of me. I've been betrayed by people I trusted, and I've faced countless defeats and setbacks. But I've never given up, because I've learned that it's not what happens to us that defines us, but how we react to it. And that's what I want to teach you today. You see, building a healthy self-esteem is not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. It's about getting back up every time you fall, and keeping moving forward, no matter what. Now, I know that it's easy to get caught up in negative thoughts and feelings, especially when things aren't going our way. But I want you to know that you have the power to choose how you think and how you feel. You have the power to decide whether you're going to let your circumstances define you, or whether you're going to rise above them. And that's what I want to help you do. I want to help you develop the skills and the mindset you need to overcome any obstacle, and to build a self-esteem that's unshakable. So, let's start with the basics. Self-esteem is not just about how we feel about ourselves. It's also about how we think about ourselves. And our thoughts are what create our emotions, our behaviors, and our outcomes. So, if we want to build a healthy self-esteem, we need to start by changing our thoughts. We need to start by replacing negative self-talk with positive affirmations, and by focusing on our strengths rather than our weaknesses. For example, instead of saying I'm a failure, we could say I'm a work in progress, and I'm learning and growing every day. Instead of saying I'm not good enough, we could say I'm doing the best I can, and that's something to be proud of. You see, my young friend, the way we talk to ourselves matters. It matters because it affects how we feel about ourselves, and how we behave in the world. Now, another important thing to remember is that self-esteem is not just about individual achievements. It's also about relationships. The people we surround ourselves with, and the way they make us feel, can either boost or destroy our self-esteem. So, it's essential to surround ourselves with people who support and uplift us, and to avoid those who bring us down. And then there's the issue of social media. Social media can be a great tool for connecting with others, but it can also be a breeding ground for comparison and competition. We start to compare our lives to the highlight reels of others, and we feel like we're not measuring up. But I want you to know that nobody posts their failures and setbacks on social media. Nobody posts about their struggles and doubts. All we see is the perfect facade, and that's not real. So don't compare your behind-the-scenes moments to everyone else's highlight reels. Compare your today to your yesterday, and see how far you've come. Celebrate your small wins, and don't be too hard on yourself when you make mistakes. Remember, mistakes are an essential part of the learning process, and they're what make us stronger and wiser. Now, I want to share with you some strategies that have helped me build my self-esteem over the years. First, I practice self-compassion. I treat myself with kindness and understanding, just as I would a close friend. I remind myself that I'm doing the best I can, and that it's okay to make mistakes. Second, I focus on my strengths rather than my weaknesses. I celebrate my achievements, no matter how small they may seem, and I remind myself of all the things I'm good at. Third, I surround myself with positive and supportive people. I've got a great team of allies, including Robin, Batgirl, and Commissioner Gordon, who all believe in me and support me. And finally, I practice mindfulness and self-care. I take care of my physical and mental health, and I make time for activities that bring me joy and fulfillment. So, my young friend, I want to leave you with a challenge today. I want to challenge you to start building your self-esteem, one small step at a time. Start by practicing self-compassion and by focusing on your strengths. Surround yourself with positive and supportive people, and make time for activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. And most importantly, remember that you're not alone. We all struggle with self-doubt and insecurity at times, but that doesn't mean we're weak. It means we're human, and that we're brave enough to face our challenges head on. So, Don't be afraid to ask for help, and don't be too proud to accept it. And if you feel this talk helpful, don't forget like and subscribe. And if you want to be a more grateful person, you can donate on the Patreon account. Link on description. See you soon, friend.